The medium is the message, McLuhan's wake-up call, warning us to be aware of the way that we get things done, because the way that we do things determines what we end up doing, and the way that we do things determines what we end up with when we do the things that we do. The medium is the massage, McLuhan's pun and wordplay. Our technologies work us over, manipulating our senses, remixing sensibilities. We shape our tools, and our tools shape us individually and collectively. The massage splits into the mass age. From the Gutenberg galaxy comes the age of the machine, the age of the masses and the massive, where the individual is an isolated, alienated atom within the nuclear family, a corporate conformist lost in the midst of a lonely crowd. And message divides into mess age, and we have made a massive mess of things. The global village, a global garbage dump. McLuhan called it planet Pluto, except now Pluto is no longer a planet, and soon enough the same may be true of planet Earth. The maelstrom, McLuhan's metaphor for our technological and cultural environment, a whirlpool of advertising, entertainment, information, and news, but there are patterns recognizable within the dynamic mess. Although immersed within the chaos, still we can find emerging order, provided we pay attention. Alfred Korzybski said the map is not the territory. Media are maps. They tell us about territories, both real and imagined. Different media map the world in different ways, each one shaping our view of the world differently, altering our sense of place and space, orienting, disorienting, directing, and misdirecting. Neil Postman said, the medium is the metaphor, and our metaphors create the content of our culture, and so we come to see ourselves, our minds, and our bodies as writing tablets, or clockworks, or steam engines, or electric circuits, or as computers. Ashley Montague said, in teaching, it is the method and not the content that is the message, the drawing out, not the pumping in. He understood that the questions we ask give us the answers that we get, or as the computer scientists say, garbage in, garbage out. New modes of communication result in new forms of social mutation. Writing erases the tribal world, inscribes us into civilized city life. Printing produces the modern world, nationalism and industrialism. And the electric circuit binds us together as global villagers and actors on a global stage. New media result in an ongoing metamorphosis. Walter Ong says human consciousness evolved. We are transformed from tradition-directed orality to inner-directed literacy to the plugged-in, participating, outer-directed people of the tube and the web. Well, show me the money and I'll show you the medium. The first coins followed the alphabet. Paper money is a product of the printing press, and with computers and telecommunications, all that is solid about cash and capital melts into the air and is gone. One evening after a seminar with Neil Postman, I went out to a bar with my classmates, went to the men's room and saw graffiti on the wall that said, pornography is technology's contribution to masturbation. And I said, the ghost of Marshall McLuhan is here. Online and on the air we go meatless. In person, our bodies are our media, as are our organs of perception. The ear thrusts us into the midst of things at the center of action, surrounded by acoustic space, while the eye places us on the outside looking in, as spectators, voyeurs, and peeping Thomists. Media are tools for thought. Every language contains its own unique worldview. Written language brings linearity and abstract thinking. Words, numbers, pictures, music all encode the world in different ways. Isadora Duncan said, if I could tell you what it meant, there would be no point in dancing it. Oral cultures remember collectively through songs and poetry, stories and sayings. The written record gives us chronology and history. And now, memory is a database randomly accessible, hyper and nonlinear, easily erased and yet capable of recording anything and everything any of us say or do. Our media come from us. They are extensions of us. They are reflections of us. But we forget. We think our technologies are alien, apart from us. We fall in love with them, not knowing that we have fallen in love with an image of ourselves. McLuhan called this narcissus, narcosis. Through our media, we learn what the meaning of is formal cause greater than self, when every effect is special. The calendar and the clock, the written word, the printed page, telescope, microscope, and the electromagnetic wave all tell us all about space and time. Our media are extensions of ourselves. They come between ourselves and the world. They screen and filter the world. Max Frisch said, technology is the art of never having to experience the world. But what comes between ourselves and our world becomes our world. And so we become what we behold, because the medium is the membrane. The medium divides, the medium connects, the medium comes in between, in the gaps and the intervals, in the ground behind the figure. The medium surrounds and pervades. The medium is the environment. We enter into a conversation. We write in English or Spanish or French. We get into a book or movie. We go online and we study media ecology. The medium is Marshall McLuhan. The medium is he, as the medium is you, as the medium is me, and the medium is all of us together. So let's be the medium and spread the message.